When I was a freshman, there was a legend that had graduated a few years ago, and that legend's name was Juan Sepúlveda. I remember hearing the stories about Juan and what he had done while he was at Harvard, hoping that one day I'd get close to being like Juan Sepúlveda.
I was very fortunate in college that, places like Harvard and Oxford and Stanford really kind of pushed into you this idea that you could do whatever you wanted to do. I grew up in the Midwest in Topeka, Kansas. I always tell folks, some people will joke that they grew up on the wrong side of the tracks. My family helped build the tracks. My mentor, who was a man named Willie Velasquez, was the founder of the Southwest Voter Registration and Education Project. When I was a freshman at Harvard, he was the first Latino to be a fellow at the Institute of Politics at the Kennedy School of Government at Harvard. And I just kind of fell under his spell. And so I ended up moving to San Antonio in the summers, kind of learning community organizing, learning how to do political work in the Latino community.
Juan Sepúlveda is deserving of being inducted into the Alumni Hall of Fame because of his combined track record, his accomplishments over his career that include being a Rhodes Scholar, that include having served in the administrations of 2 presidents, and most recently now in his role at PBS.
The president used to say this all the time, we say this all the time, the future of the Latino community is inextricably linked to the future of the country. I think one of the things I feel most proud of is that during our time in the Obama administration, we have increased dramatically the number of Latinos who are both going to school, who are getting grants from the federal government, and most importantly, are finishing college.
I know that as president of HSF, if we need something, we can call on Juan and he'll say, "Hey Fidel, what do you need? What can I do? How can I help?" And so we want to thank Juan for being there for HSF and being there for our students and our families.
That's what you do. You take care of each other. That's how we operate in the Latino community. We're so lucky to have that. I'd say the most important thing we have to remember is that all of us are here standing on some pretty big shoulders. The Hispanic Scholarship Fund gets that. It's the history it comes out of. As long as we keep that in the forefront of how we think about it all, we're all going to be part of the Hispanic Scholarship Fund, and we're going to take care of a lot more kids.